Meanwhile, the Carolina Panthers, I knew you didn't want to do this, but here we are. We started talking Dave Canales and his time as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coordinator 2 years ago. But honestly, Nick, in his first season, it looked like things were starting off just as poorly as they did the year prior, but with Frank Reich. But now, Doug Peterson, Frank Reich, I always get them mixed up. Was it one? Was it both of them? It was Frank Reich. I was right the
Yeah.
first time. Uh, However, you go to the second half of the season, and the play had picked up. Bryce Young, by the way, between the first 8 games and the second 8 games of the season, it improved completion percentage, added 1.5 yards per attempt, and he had a 13 touchdown, 4 interception ratio with a passer rating that, again, first half of the season was hovering around 60 to 90 for the second half of the year. Look, I'm encouraged by it. They added weapons and beefed up the offensive line around him. I mean, how soon before we reopen this draft debate of Bryce Young versus CJ Stroud, given how the Texans performed last year?
Well, it's a little different because in Bryce Young's defense, well, he doesn't have the same weapons as CJ Stroud, right? He's not the same size as CJ Stroud. So that plays a major role because we can't talk about the success of either quarterback without encompassing the overall roster within itself, because
Of course.
that's a huge part of it.